Are you on thyroid hormone replacement but still feel awful? Or are your thyroid levels normal, yet you have classic symptoms? Do you feel like you've tried everything and don't know what to do next? Do you wonder how you can get to the true root causes of autoimmunity or functional hypothyroidism? Are you holding out for a natural way to resolve your symptoms? Well, you are in the right place. Welcome to the Heal Your Thyroid podcast. I'm Madeleine Lowry, a neural retraining specialist and founder of Twin Cities Neural Retraining and the 12-week Thyroid Stress Solution program. I work with clients in virtual sessions to resolve the hidden sources of stress behind chronic health issues, including thyroid function. In this episode, I'm going to discuss 10 negative thoughts that keep us stuck by adding to the accumulation of stress that promotes chronic illness, and this includes Hashimoto's, hypothyroidism, or any other health challenges you are facing. If you are finally ready to address your thyroid issues in a new way, a mind-body way, then this podcast is for you. I'm going to connect the dots for you so that you will understand the real reasons you still have thyroid problems despite everything you've tried and what you can do about it. Could neural retraining be your best next step to thyroid healing? Take our quiz at tcneuralretraining.solutions to find out. Let's talk about negative thoughts and how negative repetitive thoughts can keep us stuck in a negative downward spiral that impairs thyroid function and our overall health. You've heard me talk about the importance of being in the rest, digest, and heal mode of the autonomic nervous system. There is a part of your subconscious that is constantly monitoring everything going on around you and also within you to determine if you are safe or unsafe. And this includes your thoughts and emotions. When we are stuck in a pattern of negative thoughts, we are triggering that stress response, fight, flight, freeze, and halting all restorative healing processes, including hormone balance, which is essential to proper thyroid function. Being in the stress response for a prolonged period of time also engenders the cell danger response, which, as you heard Dr. Kelly explain in episode 9, changes cellular metabolism and causes cells and tissues to go into a semi-shutdown state where they are not receptive to thyroid hormone. This is also not ideal for healing or optimal thyroid function. It's important to know how these negative repetitive thoughts impact our health so that we can catch ourselves and redirect our attention to something more positive. Remember, to regain your health, you need to be in the parasympathetic rest, digest, and heal mode of the autonomic nervous system for most of each day. If you find it hard to stop the flow of negative thoughts and worries, neural retraining can help. And I would recommend starting with at least 3 sessions. The problem with the thoughts I'm about to describe is that they create a sense of overwhelm. They indicate to our brain that we are under threat. And when we perceive that we are under threat, the function of the autonomic nervous system changes and puts us in the stress response where no healing can happen. These thought patterns are also not good for our mood. They keep us from feeling empowered or hopeful about finding a solution. And there is a solution. And I believe that solution is to retrain the brain. Let me describe some of the negative thoughts I see in my practice that keep clients with chronic illness stuck in a negative health spiral. I'll never feel like myself again. Many women with thyroid issues feel like their vitality and sense of well-being have been lost to their thyroid condition. The constant fatigue, brain fog, and mood fluctuations can create a sense of hopelessness, leading to the belief that they will never regain the energy or clarity they once had. This is a thought that is full of despair and hopelessness. Thought number 2, I've tried everything, but nothing works. Or nothing will ever work for me. These are also thoughts full of hopelessness and helplessness. And it's understandable why we have these thoughts after trying various medications and diets or treatments with limited results. Many women feel discouraged and think that nothing and no practitioner will be able to help them. This belief creates a sense of resignation, causing them to stop looking for solutions or to believe that they are somehow broken or damaged and can't be fixed. Thought number 3, this is just something I have to live with. Many people with thyroid conditions internalize their diagnosis and assume it's a lifelong sentence. They may feel like their symptoms are normal or that nothing can be done to improve their thyroid function, which keeps them stuck in a passive mindset rather than actively seeking ways to heal or improve their health. Thought number 4, I'm just getting older. This is part of aging. And this is a very damaging belief, right? Because yes, of course, we are getting older. Everyone is getting older. But if we feel that aging itself is the source of our problem, then we can't be helped. The idea that thyroid issues are just part of getting older can prevent people from seeking further help. They may brush off their symptoms as being normal for their age, not realizing that addressing underlying causes like stress can lead to improvements. Negative thought number 5, I'm too tired to do anything about it. Chronic fatigue is one of the most debilitating symptoms of hypothyroidism, and it can drain you of the energy needed to research, seek help, or even take simple steps towards healing. When we think this thought, we often feel that we lack the necessary resources to fight for our health, leading to a cycle of hopelessness and inaction. Negative thought number 6, I'm not good enough, or I don't deserve to get better. This combines a feeling of inadequacy or lack of self-esteem into the realm of chronic health conditions. Low self-esteem and the emotional toll of chronic illness itself can lead to feelings of inadequacy. And women may start to believe that they are not worthy of feeling better or that they don't deserve to heal. And this can show up as self-sabotage or a lack of belief in the effectiveness of any potential treatment that they hear about. Another way to keep ourselves stuck. Negative thought number 7, no one can understand what I am going through. Women with thyroid issues often feel isolated and disconnected from others, as their symptoms may not always be visible to other people. They may feel misunderstood or dismissed by doctors, friends, or family members, which can foster feelings of loneliness or frustration that contribute to a sense of powerlessness. Negative thought number 8, if I can't fix this, I'm a failure. There's a lot of pressure with this thought, and the pressure to fix the issue, especially if conventional medicine hasn't provided relief, can lead to self-blame and feelings of failure. Some women feel that they've let themselves down or that their body is betraying them, which makes it harder to move forward with a mindset of self-compassion and acceptance. And this again is a block to healing. Negative thought number 9. I can't handle one more thing in my life. This again speaks to the fatigue and the feeling of resignation that women can have if they've been struggling with thyroid issues for some time. Because dealing with thyroid issues often comes on top of other life stressors such as family responsibilities, work, or other personal challenges. Women may feel overwhelmed and think that managing their thyroid health is just another thing that they cannot add to their plate, even though addressing it could help alleviate the stressors in other areas of their life. Negative thought number 10. I'm not sure I can trust alternative treatments. Or another version of this would be, I'm not sure I want to try anything new. Again, this speaks to the hopelessness and the helplessness that we can feel, when we have tried one thing after another without seeing significant shifts that are long-lasting. Some women may have doubts about non-traditional approaches to healing, especially if they have tried medications or therapies that did not work. They may fear that something like neural retraining or holistic methods or lifestyle changes won't be effective, causing them to feel very stuck in their current situation, right? Because when we think this thought, we are closing all doors. We are not letting new information in. We are not open to a new perspective. So these internal beliefs and thought patterns that I've just described can create a cycle of disempowerment and inaction. When women feel overwhelmed, hopeless, or misunderstood, they may avoid seeking help, trying new treatments, or engaging in self-care practices that could improve their health. They may resist exploring new approaches, like neural retraining, because they've already invested so much in conventional treatments that have not worked, or because they fear failure and disappointment. In working with clients, I have seen that shifting these internal beliefs is often key to helping women break free from the emotional and mental barriers that are keeping them stuck. Through neural retraining, we can restore a sense of empowerment and address subconscious stressors and emotional blockages that are affecting your thyroid function. And this can be truly transformative. If this sounds like you, I'd encourage you to try at least 3 advanced neural retraining sessions, or join my program for thyroid stress reduction to change the internal conversation going on in your head and set the stage for thyroid healing. Thanks for listening. If you would like to try advanced neural retraining for yourself, I invite you to join the Heal Your Thyroid, the Mind-Body Solution community on Facebook, where opportunities to join group introductory sessions and our thyroid masterclasses are announced. If you like what you are hearing, please listen again and remember to subscribe to the podcast and leave us a review. Your review is the best way to raise awareness of this information, and I greatly appreciate each and every review. Content of this podcast, copyright 2024 by Twin Cities Neural Retraining. Music by Barbara Ben.